Hello, Muslim friends of the world. Amidst the dazzling world of Monaco's jet set, filled with luxury and extravagance, Amara Delacroix is a name that resonates. Beautiful, intelligent, and a billionaire at a young age, she lives surrounded by lavish parties, gala dinners, and grand yachts on the Mediterranean Sea. Yet, behind her perfect smile, lies a yearning that's hard to put into words. Since childhood, Amara was accustomed to a life of glamour. Her mother was a renowned socialite, while her father was a successful businessman with an international empire. But wealth and fame never truly satisfied Amara's heart. "I always felt like something was missing," she once said in a private interview. That sense of emptiness grew stronger as she witnessed firsthand the injustices and suffering around the world through countless news reports. From the endless conflicts in the Middle East to the poverty gnawing at many communities, Amara's heart stirred deeply, seeking something beyond mere riches and luxury. The turning point came one cold night in Monaco. Gazing at the stars above while lost in thought on her apartment balcony, Amara felt a calling from within that she could no longer ignore. "I have to find answers to all of this. I want my life to have true meaning," she recalled. The journey to find life's meaning was far from easy. Amara began reading religious texts, engaging in deep conversations with various spiritual leaders, and traveling to sacred sites around the world. It was from here that a new chapter in her life began, a spiritual journey that led her to the doorstep of Islam. Amara's spiritual journey took her across the world, from majestic churches in Europe to ancient temples in Asia. But the most profound impact came from an unexpected encounter with a scholar from the Middle East at an art exhibition in Paris. The scholar was not only kind, but also full of wisdom. He patiently answered every question Amara had about Islam, from its core principles to the humanitarian values it upholds. "Islam is not just a religion, but a way of life that brings peace and justice," he said, planting a new seed of curiosity in Amara's heart. That curiosity grew steadily, and Amara began to study the Quran attentively. She was amazed to discover the values she had long been searching for: sincerity, justice, compassion, and inner peace. Her heart's call grew louder, urging her to take a bold step. That moment came on a quiet night in Monaco, as Amara sat alone in her living room, holding the Holy Quran. With a racing heart and tears gently streaming down her cheeks, she recited the Shahada, the declaration of faith that changed her life forever. "When I said the Shahada, it felt like a heavy burden was lifted from my chest. I found the peace I had been seeking all along," Amara recalled with shining eyes. This decision was more than just about religion. It was about discovering a new purpose and hope for the future. From that day on, Amara's life transformed completely. She began to learn more deeply about Islam, improve herself, and prepare to give something greater to the world. Many challenges still lay ahead, but her heart was steadfast. This was the beginning of a new, meaningful journey. After officially embracing Islam, Amara Delacroix didn't want to stop at changing just herself. She felt a calling to make a real impact for those struggling in conflict-ridden places. Gaza, a region long known as a symbol of suffering and resilience, became the destination of her heart. Her decision was not made lightly. For years, Amara had followed the news about Gaza, the ongoing clashes, families losing their homes, and children growing up in fear. Amara said, "I wanted to do more than just small donations.
I wanted to build something lasting, something that could give hope. With the substantial resources she had, Amara launched an ambitious project, building 100 mosques across Gaza. But these weren't just buildings. The mosques were designed to be community centers, places of worship, religious schools, skill training hubs, and social empowerment spaces. The work was not easy. Gaza is not a friendly place for large-scale construction. Amara had to collaborate with various local organizations, face logistical challenges, and ensure the safety of workers, but she never gave up. "Every brick we lay is a prayer for a better future," she said. This project also opened doors for dialogue between communities and the international world. Many volunteers from different countries came to help, inspired by Amara's vision to bring change not only physically, but also spiritually and socially. Now, those mosques stand tall, not just as places of worship, but symbols of hope and solidarity. The people of Gaza warmly welcomed Amara, seeing her as a new beacon of encouragement amid long hardships. "Seeing the smiles on their faces, I know all this struggle is worth it," Amara emotionally said. For her, building these mosques is a tangible expression of love and faith without boundaries. Behind Amara Delacroix's extraordinary journey lies a hidden truth that only surfaced in recent years. She actually has Indonesian blood from her mother's side. This revelation surprised many, but also added a profound new dimension to her spiritual path and mission. Amara initially didn't know about her family's deep roots in the Indonesian archipelago. As she began exploring her family history, she discovered that her great-grandmother came from a region in East Java, Indonesia. Her mother's family had migrated to Europe during colonial times, and this long history helped shape who Amara is today. This connection gave great meaning to Amara's life. She felt as if she had found a second home she had never realized existed. "Knowing I have Indonesian blood makes me feel deeply connected to the world's largest Muslim community. I experience an incredible richness in culture and spirituality," she shared.
Since then, Amara immersed herself in Indonesian culture, learning the language, exploring traditions, and studying the local wisdom deeply rooted in the lives of the Nusantara people. She was captivated by the diversity and tolerance upheld in Indonesia, values that perfectly align with her faith after embracing Islam. More than just cultural discovery, Amara felt how her Indonesian roots strengthened her commitment to building mosques in Gaza. The spirit of mutual cooperation and togetherness found in Indonesia inspired me to create spaces that are more than just places of worship, but community centers that foster solidarity and hope, she explained. This Indonesian heritage also opened doors for Amara to collaborate with various organizations and figures from Indonesia concerned with humanitarian issues in Gaza and the Islamic world. She sees this connection as a great blessing, enriching her life journey and social mission. Through this cultural and spiritual route, Amara found new strength and motivation to keep fighting. She believes Indonesia's legacy is more than bloodline. It's a set of humanitarian values that can bring real change to the world. Amara Delacroix's story is living proof that wealth and status are no barriers to making meaningful change. From the glamorous world of Monaco to the blooded conflicts of Gaza, her life journey proves one vital truth: sincerity and courage to change can create extraordinary impact. Through building 100 mosques in Gaza, Amara didn't just construct physical buildings, she built hope and strengthened community bonds wounded by pain and hardship. Those mosques stand as silent witnesses to how love and compassion can bring peace amid chaos. The discovery of her Indonesian heritage added depth to her social mission. She felt connected to millions of fellow believers in the Nusantara, a country renowned for its values of tolerance and diversity. This made her struggle feel even more personal and meaningful. Amara believes every individual has the potential to be an agent of change, regardless of background, religion, or social status. Great change begins with small, sincere intentions and real actions, she said. Now, Amara's story inspires many people worldwide, especially young generations seeking direction and purpose in life. She teaches that kindness knows no boundaries, whether national, cultural, or religious. With an undying spirit, Amara continues her mission, hoping the world can become a more peaceful place full of love and mutual respect. I want everyone to know that as long as there is intention and determination, we can all make this world a better place, she concluded with hope.